Welcome back to Cam and Company Live here. It is 15 after the hour, and a very, it's so funny. Ken Blackwell, former Ohio Secretary of State, comes over a couple minutes ago, and I said, yeah, I think we got time to get some pictures. All of a sudden, a crowd of people. You are a superstar, Ken.
Cam, don't start that.
Oh, you are, though. You are. You are a superstar at CPAC. This is great.
This is an intersection. You're at the seat of energy and star power. And I'm not talking about this side of the mic. I'm talking about over there with you.
Well, listen, it is great. We love having you on the program, and it's great to see you in person. I remember, I guess it was the if not the first day that NRA News broadcast it. I think it was the very first day that we broadcast in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
I remember talking to you and walking away so impressed that I had met the Secretary of State for Ohio, and so impressed with you. And 4 years later, here you are, columnist for townhall.com. You're on the NRA. What committees are you on?
Urban Affairs and Public Affairs.
Yeah. So it's great getting to talk to you on a regular basis. I got to tell you, this is one of the best things about my job, Ken, is getting to talk with you about what's going on politically. I remember in the days after the 2004 election when we were trying to figure out what John Kerry was going to do in the state of Ohio. You were our Ohio correspondent. You came on the show, it seemed like every day, letting us know what was going on.
Well, I tell you, that was an exciting time, and I didn't think it could get any more heart-pounding in excitement than 2004. But 2008 is a pivotal year in America's political history. And we have so many landmark Supreme Court cases, an important set of primary elections, and then the granddaddy of them all, in light of the primacy of and the importance of the Supreme Court appointments that the next president's going to make. Look, for me, it's pretty simple, Cam. We have to redeem our culture. And sort of give a new and a renewed undergirding to our commitment as a nation to individual freedom. We have to protect our borders and reaffirm our commitment to the rule of law. And a nation without borders that are enforced is not a nation. We have to cut our taxes, grow our economy, create jobs, and when it was all said and done, we have to win the war. And if we don't have a commander-in-chief that is ready to win the war, but a commander-in-chief that is ready to retreat and accept defeat, we're going to see America's third century sort of melt down into something that's not distinguishable from other failed attempts of world leadership.
You talk about restoring the idea of individual responsibility, and this is something that we talk a lot about on this program. It's something that concerns me a great deal because every day it seems you can find these stories from the nanny state where the government is more than willing to step in and take responsibility for your health, for your well-being, for your emotional states, and you give up that responsibility. But every time you give up that responsibility, you give up a little freedom as well.
Oh, absolutely. We can't find in place enough policemen in the nation, a police officer at every corner to guarantee the security of our homes and the safety of our neighborhoods. But we can underscore our individual right to protect our homes, our properties, our personhood. And that's why the Heller case is so important, and how we treat the Heller case is so important to how we go forth in understanding the importance of individual liberty and individual rights versus this notion that it is the government's right and obligation to protect us.
Absolutely. Again, speaking with the former Ohio Secretary of State, Ken Blackwell, columnist at townhall.com. I'll ask you one more quick question, then we'll let you go. I actually want to introduce you to somebody who is a fellow Ohio resident who is right behind you, and I think I'm her biggest fan. One of our listeners. You're looking at the Youth Education Summit Grand Scholarship winner from 2003 behind you from the National Rifle Association. Hey. That's Rachel. But talking about the Heller case, we just saw the congressional amicus brief filed. 55 U.S. senators, 250 members of the House of Representatives signing on to say that no, the Second Amendment is an individual right. The D.C. gun ban should get struck down. That's huge.
Oh, it's huge. But what I hope it underscores, not only in the mind of the federal government, the Solicitor General, and a majority of the members of the Supreme Court, is not that it is just an individual right, but that it is a fundamental individual right, and that any attempt to weaken it or take it away must be given the most vigorous scrutiny, judicial scrutiny that's possible. When you just casually regard it as a right, but you say it is not primary in importance, not tertiary, but not secondary, but tertiary in importance, then all of a sudden governments can just trample all over that individual right, and that's unacceptable.
Absolutely. Again, Ken Blackwell join us on the program. As always, Ken, it is a great pleasure to see you, sir, and I look forward to talking again very soon.
Likewise, Cam.